Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to listen to something more mainstream than usual called Chicago 6, 7, and 68, which is kind of brilliant if you think about it because questions 6, 7, and now 6, 7 is like a thing. We can tell the kids that 6, 7 was around for a long time. 6, 7, okay? 6, 7. All right, today we're listening to questions 6, 7, and 68. So this should be a lot of fun and yeah. All right. This is something by the Chicago Transit Authority from that first album, I guess. Questions 67 and 68. I wonder if it's about the years or if it was just it just somehow knew that in 2025, 6, 7 was going to be a thing. All right, let's go. Okay, I have to pause that because you know that's covered in something that I have to play for you guys. Because when I first heard that, I was like, what? I know this song, okay? You have to hear this song. You guys are going to be like, what? Okay, so I've never heard the Chicago song. Well, I'll go back to play the rest of Chicago. We'll listen to the opening of Hallelujah by Panic at the Disco. Listen to this. Okay, anyway, I didn't even know this song came from a sample. So let's go back to Chicago and hear it again because that was pretty epic. But I really like the Panic in the Disco way they sampled that, just so you know. That's so good. That's resolve. 68, 67. Wow. I love it. I like how they combine that old-timey, jazzy, like corn sound with... Okay, the piano's really dying out here. Piano's still going. Okay. I really like how then they have those guitar licks that are super modern for the time, super rocking, and it's just such a contrast. Like they have that, it sounds so band-like, and then it's just like, and you're like, whoa, contrast. Ah, okay. Love it. I really, 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 really liked it. And I just like how at the end they said 67. And I'm like, 6-7. Okay, don't tell the kids about it. Because they might be like, no, they knew about 6-7 before us. They knew about it. I like it. And the singing was very all over the place. The melodies were interesting. I'd have to do it. I'd have to hear it a lot. I'd cover that. I like my little Chicago covers that I did. Saturday in the park, must have been the 4th of July. I did 25 or 64. C5, yes. No, not a boy. For a boy, not a girl. Because you guys, boys and girls have different voices. And when a man goes through puberty, his voice lowers a lot. His larynx grows and the vocal cords thicken and lengthen. I know it's hard to believe, but some people get very upset when I cover male songs and I sing them an octave higher. And I have to explain to them, women have higher voices than men. And they're so shocked. And then some people get offended when I put on makeup. I say, have you never lived with a woman before, sir? Did you not know that such things exist? And I realize that they haven't. And it explains a lot about those comments. But yeah, I like this one a lot. 6-7. But I want to go back to my Hallelujah, Panic at the Disco. Second-hand lovers, oh, tied up and pretty young things. In a state of emergency, who was I trying to be? When the time to be out is over, and you miss them like you miss no other. And being blue is better than being over it, over it. All you sinners stand up, sing hallelujah. Show praise with your body, stand up, sing hallelujah. And if you can't stop shaking, lean back, let
gonna stand up, sing hallelujah. Show praise with your body, stand up, sing hallelujah. And if you can't stop shaking, lean back, let it move right through you. And say your prayers, say your prayers, say your prayers.
See, they did. You could hear the horns throughout the background. I think they changed the key though, because look at this one. Dun 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 dun. See, that was a higher key. They raised the key. But otherwise, it's an exact sample. They just transposed it. Anyway, I like that a lot. Wow. Chicago. What a good thing to sample. I was drunk and it didn't mean a thing. I'm playing with safety pins. It's a good ADD fidget toy. You know how they invented fidget toys? You don't need fidget toys. You just need a safety pin, everybody. You just need safety pins. Safety pins give me life. Safety pins give me something to live for. Safety pins make me happy. They give you a false sense of safety, but they can hurt you just as much as a regular pin if you accidentally prick yourself on the spinning wheel of the safety pin. I hope you guys appreciated my improvisation on the safety pin. Okay, so if you were new, please check out my other Chicago videos. If you go to my channel, which is flipped, doesn't matter, just go to my search bar at the end of my little thingy here. See, live podcast store, whatever, and type in Chicago, and you will see all of my Chicago videos. And when I went to the city of Chicago to see the band Fish, it's like, Erica went to see Fish in Chicago. I was so cool. Anyway, those were good moments, and I'll be back seeing Fish again next week, God willing, at the Sphere. And I saw Trey Anastasio in the streets of LA last week, and I was like, it was on Monday, and I was like, that's Trey Anastasio. It's like, why is he in LA? I found out he did a Divided Sky fundraiser Tuesday night, but they go to LA before the Sphere because that's where the MGM production studios is. And so they have to practice with all the like visuals and all that. So I didn't realize that. So if I had known he was in LA, I would have been like, that is Trey Anastasio. And so I was like, that's literally Trey Anastasio. He also smiled at me because I'm he knows what I look like because he's seen my TikToks. But I had my sunglasses on. But if I had like not had my sunglasses, I would have been like, Trey. It's like, have you heard my covers of all your music? So anyway, one day it was meant to happen. Sometimes the universe keeps putting you in the same place and then you just have to pass the test. All right, everybody. Thanks for that request for Chicago. I liked it a lot. I love their horns. I love their guitar. I love their singing. They were a really good, they were a very good band. And they're still performing, apparently. So I just saw an ad for Chicago. No, literally, Trey was walking with a woman. I thought his daughter, maybe, or it could have been like someone on his production team, or I don't know. It could have been, I don't know. She looked like in her 30s or something. So I was like, oh, it's probably like his daughter. It looked like his daughter. I don't know. Someone like who looks like his daughter. And very platonic, like very like probably someone he works with or something. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's Trey. Because he's like a graying redhead and he has like this goofy smile. It's like his goofy smile. Because there is a Timu Trey who goes to watch for Panic shows, but it wasn't Timu Trey. And I told my friend, I was like, that was Trey Anastasio. And he's like, what? I was like, yes, it was. And I was like, oh my God, why? And I just happened to be walking down a small residential street on my way to Ralph's, which is a supermarket. It was a very weird moment, and that was Monday, so I think it was meant to be. So that's how the universe is. Things are all around us everywhere. All right, everybody. This was, I think I'll end the stream, and also for the people who are here for Chicago. Hope you enjoyed that. Check out my other Chicago reactions. Yeah, no, I saw an ad. It was like, Chicago's performing at the Vino Paso Robles thing, and I was like, okay, cool. I guess they're still performing. All right, I got to prep for a lesson and clean up my stuff and put away clothes, which is my least favorite thing in my entire life is putting away clothes. Seriously. I don't like doing dishes either. I don't mind cooking. Well, actually, I do. I quit cooking like 5 years ago. Well, I used to cook for my ex-boyfriend, and what did it get me? Actually, no, it got me a lot. But why cook? You know, why cook? My kids love it. They love my home cooked food. I got them to like my food by just not cooking. I was like, you can have frozen TV dinners. And then when I start, whenever I cook, they're like, oh my God, Mom, this is so good. You make the best soup. You make the best chicken. And then they were telling my mom how good my salmon was, that they were calling me while they were at my parents' house while I was on this little spring break trip. And they're like, Mom, how do you cook your salmon? What's the recipe? I was like, I bake it at 350. And they're like, but what else do you do? I'm like, preheat the oven. And then my mom was like, well, do you put it in a glass or a metal? I say, I put it on a cookie sheet. I like to line it in foil because I'm lazy and I don't like to clean dishes, but it's probably bad for you. Anyway, I was just like, I bake it at 350. They're like, how long? I'm like, well, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the thickness of the salmon. I was like, okay. So like, yeah, my kids think I'm a really good cook because I actually am. I really am. But I quit cooking. And then I say things like, cooking is for poor people. Because did you watch that Anna Delvey documentary where she's like, you look poor. Okay, I like that. I also really liked Catherine O'Hara. I was really sad she died. But I really liked her personality on Schitt's Creek. And so I actually think I want to be like that. Like, oh, darling. Yes, it's a band called Chicago. Yes, Chicago. Lovely. It's Chicago. It's a band. Okay? So that's how I am. Exactly. He was there. I was staying in West Hollywood, Beverly Hills border. I was near there. He was walking by the Ralphs on between Santa Monica and Beverly, right by Doheny. Okay. And I was right there. We were one street off on like Willoughby or whatever that street's called. I don't know, one off of Doheny. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's Trey Anastasio. I was like, what is going on? And I felt embarrassed, but I didn't want to be like Trey, but then I kind of should have. But then the person I was with didn't even notice, even though he's a fish fan, but he was very focused on me because my beauty. No, it's just my energy. It's not my beauty. It's my weirdness. Okay. Lola. Yes, yes, yes. I love Catherine O'Hara. So, I really want to be like Catherine O'Hara. No, really, a lot of my like whole, my TikTok act and all that, they're like, wow, can she be so annoying? Whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's an act. I mean, it's brilliant, actually. My YouTube personality is more my real personality. And my TikTok personality is like an act because it's triggering. So that's actually the truth. It was not a dream. It was the other person saw the person, but I was like that. And then we turned around. I was like, that was Trey Anastasio. Like we both saw him. I just was like, that's Trey. He looked right at me. That's the thing. He looked at me because he knows me. He probably recognizes my voice from TikTok. I was like, oh my God. But no one knew he was going to show up at Divided Sky yet. That was like secret. But if I had known, and then I didn't even put together, I started looking like, does his daughter live in LA? I was like, does his daughter live in LA? I was like looking it up and I was like, well, one got married. And then what about the other one? And then I was like, why is he in LA right now? Like, I was like, does his daughter live in LA? I was like trying to figure it out. But then I didn't find the Divided Sky event. But if I had found it, I would have been like, oh my God, he's going to go to the Divided Sky event. Then I would have bought a ticket. Then I would have seen him. But at least I saw him on the street, which is kind of a cool experience too. The stars, they're just like us. All right, everybody, bye. And I'll see you guys soon.